recognized.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Madam Ranking Member and other distinguished members of the Rules Committee for allowing me to speak on my amendment today. I really very much appreciate it. Across this country, more than 300 sanctuary cities are thumbing their nose at Congress and flouting our federal laws and endangering the lives of their citizens, all while happily spending funds from the American taxpayers. And why on earth would Congress continue to pay cities for neglecting their most basic rules? It defies the logic and demands actions. So this amendment would withhold community development block grant funds and certain economic development administrative grants, specifically grants for public works, grants for planning and administrative expenses, and grants for training, research, and technical assistance from those sanctuary cities. Community block grants cost taxpayers about $2.9 billion in 2015, and the Economic Development Administration grants cost about $200 million. Mr. Chairman, some critics will try to push this issue off, saying that we need to work through the bills that generally include these grants, but that is a ruse. This issue is about immigration law and its importance to defend our communities and families. I do have my own standalone bill, and it's supported by nearly 100 of my colleagues and several of the law enforcement agencies across this country as well. HR 400 that would block funding for sanctuary cities through all of these grant programs. That legislation is endorsed by many of these national law enforcement organizations. The truth is, Mr. Chairman, amnesty for lawbreakers impacts every aspect of our society, our jobs, our security, and in the case of Kate Steinle, a young, innocent woman's life. And I believe the crisis of sanctuary cities demands a multi-pronged response, and this amendment is a very important piece of that effort. If cities choose to put their citizens at risk in the defiance of federal law, there's no reason to continue spending federal money in their community. It's just really that simple. It's past time to hold these sanctuary cities accountable. So again, I thank you for the opportunity to speak on behalf of this important amendment, and I urge you to make it in order.
Chairwoman